Hi, I'm going to show you how to paint a watercolour rose today in a loose style. It's a monochrome study just using one colour, which is Daniel Smith's Deep Scarlet. And you don't really need any other colours, so you can do it as you need. You've got your light and dark tones in there. It's a great red, it's not too bright. So I'll try and show you how I achieved that. So basically I've sketched out the outline very faintly, some of the detail that I want to put in. So I'm just sketching out just where some of the darker colours might go and how I might do. But you don't have too much detail. Okay, so I've got some dirty water here just so you can see where I'm putting my water, and I've got some kitchen roll to hand, and I'm just gonna put some water around where I want the roses. Now I haven't done it, I've got some gone off the edges a little bit, you know, you don't want a hard edge. Okay, so that's the big brush. I've got a middle-sized brush, number 8. I'm going to get a little bit of water on, a little bit of my Deep Scarlet, and I'm just going to start putting it in the shapes. Look at it go mad. That's fine. The other thing you don't want to worry about is having any white left. That's fine. It's actually quite nice. It shows the light and dark. So that's the first kind of foray into the colour, getting the colour down. Now I'm going to get a slightly smaller brush now. I don't want really wet paint, but I want really concentrated paint. I think I'm going to start with this one down here. So I'm just going to go in on some of the edges. I'm just going round. And then you can go in afterwards and pull it and soften it. You might want to wait until your paper's a bit drier. So that's all merged into one now. I'll probably lift a bit of that out actually. Centre colour. Again, trying to show where those So now the reference photo I used for this was from Unsplash, but you could use your own photos. One's from Pixabay also do some nice free reference, artist reference photos. Wide range of things. So you don't need to be going and worrying about too much detail, but you want to so here I'm just going in with a bit of paint around and then just to show where that petal is, and I'm lifting it off. I don't want it too harsh. That's the balance, is getting it to be soft. So you might kind of go in and then you might think, actually, that's too much paint. Just soften it. So again, you're putting the paint down and then you might be lifting it off again. So here I've put some concentrated paint down and now I'm pulling it off again. Okay, so I think other than just a little still a bit wet there, but I wanted to kind of get a little definition there. I'll leave that one like that, and we'll come back. I say I'm going to leave that just to put a little bit around there. Like that. And just some water to soften it. So let's look at this one now. So concentrated paint again. It's the centre of a rose, and they're kind of, look at how they kind of chop, but it's all kind of circular. So you can lay down your first concentrated colour, and then I'm not cleaning my brushes, so to speak, because my water's filthy, but just going in and taking some of the paint up. Just again, it's about softening those edges. You can see here, just make that one nice and soft. Quite like where the paint's just gone over there, so I might leave that one. I'm nearly done with this for now, because there's only so much you can do. You don't want to overwork it. we are looking at a loose, just the hints of a rose. But you can keep going as much or as little as you want to. Might be worth walking away, letting it dry for a bit, coming it back. This particular paint does seem to need a second coat. It fades quite a bit. So that's it, really. Lots of kitchen roll, lots of dirty water, and lots of just one colour. And there you have it. Right, you found that useful?